What is up, everyone? So in this video I want to show you guys how to craft the perfect Airbnb listing, and I'll take you through one of my listings. Actually, for this apartment, it's a studio and it has 5-star reviews, and you might think it's very easy to make a listing, and it is, but to actually make a good listing that has good copy, good title, photos, the most important thing are photos, is another thing, and there is kind of an art to it. So I'll take you through my listing, show you what I have for a title, for the photos, and also for the description. Writing copy, there are a lot of tricks, things you wouldn't really even notice unless you're actually writing the copy and you know what words to use and what words not to use. And also reviews are very important, but that's more part of managing the place, having a quality place with good furniture, good cleaner that cleans it spotless. That's more of the behind the scenes work, are the reviews, but again, most important things are the reviews and the photos. Title, description, those are almost secondary. They're also very important, but from what I found when I was actually looking for a farm on Airbnb, which I haven't done an Airbnb in a while, like where I was actually looking to book, I was surprised. I found myself looking only at the photos at first. And then when I narrowed it down to a couple places, 2 or 3 places, then I went ahead and read the description of what the place had, where it was located, the amenities, things like that were all secondary for me. So yeah, I went through a few pages, 3 or 4 pages of listings, just clicking through the photos, not even clicking on the actual listing, but scrolling through the first few photos. If I found a place that looked good, I double clicked, opened that in a new tab, and kept going for the next 3 or 4 pages. And then after that, then I went on and read the description and everything else. So yeah, let's go ahead and flip over to my computer and I'll show you guys my listing. Alrighty guys, and welcome to the Matrix. Welcome to my computer screen. So here I'm going to go over what a good listing should look like. This was actually one of my first listings and rooms that I had, so I think this is a good example because not everything is perfect. As far as the photos go, there's definitely some things I would have done differently. So yeah, I think this is a perfect example of what to do right and what to do wrong and what I would have done differently. Right off the bat, we'll start with the copy, and then I'll go to the photos and show you what I would have had the photographer done differently. Again, as I was saying, photos are probably the most important in any listing, photos and reviews. But we'll start with the copy. So right off the bat here, you'll just want to start with a brief description of everything in the first paragraph. So located in the heart of Poblado, you're just 10-minute walk to Parque Jettis and Parque Poblado. So you want to highlight if it's close to any big tourist destinations or whatever is in your city and is popular with people that visit or stay there. You want to highlight that right off the bat. And then I highlighted, yet you're still far enough away to have tranquility for relaxing by the pool or balcony. Well, located on the 11th floor, you will wake up to incredible views of the city. Enjoy a coffee on the very large balcony which spans 10 meters. So just a brief description of highlighting the positives of the apartment, where it's located. And you also notice in this section and the whole description, you're going to want to use you a lot, the word you. I notice a lot in not just copy for Airbnb, but a lot of copy for other things. They don't use the word you. And for example, descriptions of Airbnb listings, for example, they'll say located the apartment. They'll say the apartment is located in the heart of Poblado. The apartment is this or that. It's this or that. They never say you. And using the word you just kind of connects with the person more, and it allows the guest to imagine that they're staying at the apartment. It allows them to imagine what it could be like. You want to paint a picture for the guest, and using the word you allows them to put themselves in that situation, or that your apartment. Located in the heart of Poblado, you're just 10-minute walk away. For you to have tranquility, for relaxing by the pool. Located on level 4, you will wake up to incredible views of the city. And then we'll go on to the space. Here you want to go more in depth into everything about the apartment, where it's located. Just give a more broad description of the place. So this new apartment complex is perfect for someone looking to be close to the main attractions of Medellin, but still far enough away to enjoy tranquility. You will have some of the best views of Medellin, with the apartment having 360 views of the city. Enjoy a nice meal on a very large 10-meter balcony. Staying in the master bedroom, you will be able to wake up and walk straight out to the balcony and enjoy a cup of coffee. So again, we're painting a picture for the guest, telling them what they can do and just kind of like sparking their imagination. So yeah, telling them they can stay in the master bedroom, and then when they wake up, they can walk straight to the balcony, have a nice cup of coffee. It really just ignites their imagination is what we want to do. Second bedroom looks out over the other half of the city, and you will see the city light up at night. Staying near their bedroom, you will have blackout curtains and access to your own private bathroom. The apartment is located very close to public transport. You're just a 3-minute walk to Parque Poblado bus station and 10-minute walk to Poblado metro station. And then last part, very important, we want to include a call to action. So just to kind of, after we tell them about the space, we want to give them an action to do, which is obviously book this modern apartment with panoramic views for your trip. Brief and blunt, the call to action, but it doesn't have to be anything crazy or special, just short and brief. Guest access section. Even while on vacation, you can stay in shape and will have access to the gym. After sweating it out, you can take a refreshing dip in the very large pool located in front of the apartment. Again, just painting a picture of what they could do, like a routine. They can work out when they're here, and then after they're working out and hot and sweaty, they can enjoy the pool. And then other things to note, pets are negotiable. So, those few things really don't seem like a lot, but they do make a very big difference. Using the word you and, painting a picture for the guest on what they can do. Humans think with emotion and not logic. So if we can kind of spark their imagination and touch their emotions, this, sells way more than if you just highlight, like in bullet point, kind of what the apartment has and, things like that. We want to try to touch with your emotions. And from what I found, this sells, way more than if you were to do the bullet point list. And then we'll go down to reviews. Second most important thing, I would say, maybe even the first, are reviews, especially with Airbnb. And this is not something that we can control with, our listing. This is all behind the scenes work and making sure the guest has a good experience. So this has 4.92 rating, which is very good. I wish it was 5-star, but I did get 1 4-star one time for some reason. So yeah, just reading through the reviews, this apartment has an amazing view, great decor, we highly recommend it. All very good reviews. And especially when you have a place that's in a foreign country and you're catering towards foreigners like Americans, Europeans, reviews are very, very important because, just put yourself in their shoes. Like, if you're going to a foreign country and you're staying in someone else's apartment, you want to make sure that, that's a good apartment and they provided good past guest experiences. The last thing you want to do is show up in a foreign country and have something go wrong with where you're staying. So that's why these, especially in foreign countries, are absolutely critical. And you'll find that once you get about 3 to 5 positive reviews, you'll be able to charge quite a bit more, 20-30% plus more. So initially, you're going to have to drop your price just to get some good reviews built up. But after that, you can increase your price. going to the photos section, here I'll show you what I would have done differently with the photos. And again, like I was saying, this is the most important by far. Like when someone's looking, at first they're just going to flip through the photos before clicking on anything. And if they find a few they'll like, or if they find something they like, they'll probably open that up. And then after scrolling through almost all the photos, they'll go down to description section and reviews. So it's very important to have as your first photo whatever you think is like the money shot or the best photo you want to put first, and then you'll want to have like the first 5 photos like a highlight reel of the best photos. Like this one, the main one is living room with a view, and we have another one of the living room, just a different angle. One of the pool, that's a big selling point. One of the bedroom looking out with a view, another main selling point, and one just of the view. So we'll flip through all the photos, and this one is the money shot, the best one. It's just one a living room with a little office area over there in the corner. I have the MacBook set up, and again we're just kind of these little touches like the MacBook, and you'll see in the kitchen I have like a fruit basket. We're just like painting a picture for the guests in the photos, and of course the incredible view. One of the living room, bedroom with a view, and then with, of course, you're right next to the balcony with this seating, pool, just one of the view, one of the balcony. And here's one thing that I would have definitely had the photographer done differently, is you want to have all the photos be horizontal and have none be vertical. Airbnb is optimized for horizontal, and it just looks a lot better to have horizontal for all of them. So I would have definitely had him shoot this one horizontal, but still a good photo. And again, here we're painting a picture, having 2 cups of coffee, and then the table set up so they can imagine themselves, in the morning, getting up, having coffee on the balcony. All these things are very important, painting the picture and the description, and even more so in the photos. Again, as I said, humans think with emotions and not logic, so we want to touch with their emotions in these photos. And then one in the bedroom, looking into the bathroom. Another of the bedroom. Vertical, again, this would look way better horizontal. And then from here, we kind of go into like each section of the apartment. So after you kind of get a highlight reel of the best of each aspect of the apartment, you want to go from photos of different angles of each room, from like living room, kitchen, both bedrooms, moving in like in chronological order. So here we have the living room, just different angles of the living room, and then the kitchen, and here again we have flower vase and fruit basket. We want to make this seem like a home. People book Airbnbs because it's not a hotel, so we want to make it seem as homey as possible. Little office area with the MacBook setup, dining area, fireplace, kitchen, just different angles of the kitchen. Then we move into the main bedroom. Then we move into the bathroom or the main bedroom. Second bedroom. And then we move to the balcony. And then the gym, it's available. And then like in these last photos, you want to do like the least important. Things like closets, washing machine, things like that. The pool, photo of the front. And this is a photo I took of my drone. Another one from the other side of the apartment. And the laundry room. And then lastly, we have the title, luxury 2-bedroom with panoramic views, Jettis Park. So I think it's good to use, you can't use emojis in listing titles. Airbnb does not allow that, but you can use these like filler things. And then if you're close to any tourist attraction that's popular in your city, you'll want to put that, and I put that at the end of mine. You don't want to say 2-bedroom apartments, 3-bedroom apartment, whatever. People already know what they're looking for. They know it's an apartment. So you're just wasting space with this if you were to say 2-bedroom apartment. Instead, you want to, again, highlight what it's close to and the main selling points of the apartment or house. So luxury, 2-bedroom, but I just kind of do BDR, and then panoramic views. That's one of the main selling points. So that does it for this video. I just wanted to break down what the most important things are in crafting the perfect listing. This one's not perfect, just with some of the photos I would have had done differently, but with it being one of my first, you live and you learn, and hopefully this will save you from some mistakes if you're just getting started, or if you have some and just want to tweak your listing. And also, if you're just getting started, you haven't started yet, or you already have some but you want to scale, check out the course that I have linked down in my description. In that course, I go through everything from finding the place, what you want to look for when you're searching for property, to even more in depth of how to craft a perfect listing, getting photos, SEO on Airbnb, how to get this ranked on the first page or two of Airbnb, which is very important to have a high SEO ranking, to how to scale, to how to automate this to be almost fully passive. Once you get a certain number of units, and you can pretty much fully automate this, hire a cleaning crew, hire someone to do all the messaging for you. Again, this can be pretty much fully passive. On this property, I make about $2K a month profit. So I pay $1,000 in rent, and that includes rent, utilities, internet, cable, about $1,000 a month. And I am averaging about 3K. Sometimes it depends, if there's holidays like Christmas season, I averaged above that. But it's been about 3K a month, so I make about 2K on this property. So there's money to be made in this space. And if you're starting out, want a in-depth course on how to do this, definitely check out the course that I have that's linked down in the description. And you're going to save yourself a lot of time and money, basically not making the mistakes that I made starting out. I tell you everything that you should and shouldn't do. So if you want to, for 6 months, year, make mistakes, they're going to cost you a lot of money, go ahead. But this course spells out, everything that you should avoid and what you should look for. So yeah, that does it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.